Yo, so we finna get into this Young Thug story. So look, all right. So for the most part, Young Thug family hasn't been speaking out. Like for the one during this whole trial, most of them was on mute. You didn't hear too much from any of them. Like you seen a few tweets here and there, but for the most part, you ain't really heard from anybody in his family like that. But I guess after all the snitching allegations, you know what I'm saying? Dolly White, which is his sister, Young Thug's sister, she couldn't hold back anymore, so she hopped on Instagram and she had a few things to say, and I thought it was interesting. So let's tap in and see what Dolly White had to say.
Internet acting like my brother just a and y'all know my brother ain't dead. On the internet acting like y'all just my brother. You know for a fact y'all doing it because he can't come back to Atlanta.
So off the back, she already said like, all right. So she feel like everybody coming at Thug, cause I think a part of Young Thug's deal was that he couldn't live in Atlanta or he was moving to LA or something like that to stay out of trouble. So she said only reason y'all basically coming at Young Thug this way is because niggas can't come back to Atlanta. So she basically saying like niggas wouldn't be moving like this if Young Thug was out in A-Town. That was interesting to me because basically she's saying that Young Thug still got a presence out there in the streets. And I feel like after all the shit they just went through with the trial, that'll be the last thing that she'll be saying. But let's continue and see what else she had to say.
I didn't think about it.
Yeah. He's gonna do this. He's gonna click on. He's gonna do all this because they know he can't come back to Atlanta. That the only thing it is, he can't come back here. All that spit. Spit on who?
Alright, so when she say spit on who, so look, Rollo recently said that he was spitting Young Thug face. And I seen DMs between Dolly White and Rollo where he was telling her, yeah, I'ma spit in Young Thug face. And she was like, Young Thug who? She's like, chill out, you will never spit in Thug face. And then he said, I swear to God, any man that I see that I disrespect me, I'll spit in their face. So I know that comment is about Rollo. Y'all been seeing Rollo and Young Thug going back and forth on the internet. Well, Young Thug really said a few things on Twitter, but Rollo, he had a few videos where he commented about Thug. He asked the fans, should he crucify him? Half the people voted, or more than half the people voted for him to crucify him. So people are actually on the Young Thug hate train right now. They want to see Young Thug fall. So with that being said, she's definitely talking about Rollo. But she's saying that niggas wouldn't be moving like this if Young Thug couldn't come back to Atlanta. If Young Thug could come back to Atlanta, it'd be quiet. So the fact that she's saying this shit, it's interesting. So Young Thug still got them niggas out there on Cleveland Street, what it sound like to me.
Man, we gonna lay right back to A. Now we been putting belt. That's why everybody clicked up.
Then they talking about the Rico, and then they talking about they been putting belt the ass. I don't know if you should have even just popped out. You should have just stayed quiet on this one. And if y'all don't know who Dolly White is, she's like she's Young Thug's older sister, but she's been around. Like there's like pictures of her and Woody hanging out, like throwing up gang signs or whatever they're throwing up and shit. So like she's like a street. She's a street character out there. You know what I'm saying? Like she got a street mentality. So I guess she just couldn't hold back anymore after everybody just keep calling her brother a rat. So she had to just jump on the internet right quick and let niggas know, like, stop playing with Thug. That nigga ain't nothing to be played with. We still out here in Atlanta. Well, he ain't out in Atlanta, but she out there. And she feel like niggas wouldn't be doing all this if Thug wasn't in. Oh, if Thug was able to come back to the A. But what do y'all think about this? Y'all feel like she doing too much? Overall, I feel like Young Thug kind of tarnished his name a little bit. Well, not even a little bit, a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really looking ugly for him. But long term, how do y'all feel? Y'all feel like Young Thug gonna be able to come back? Y'all feel like people gonna be rocking with him after all the allegations and people saying he snitched and he throwing niggas underneath the bus on these phone calls and shit. Y'all heard what he said about Kendrick. That'll probably be another video that I do. I'm gonna slowly start dropping these videos and trying to get my YouTube shit going and shit. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all think Young Thug's sister should just stay quiet on this one, or y'all feel like she was warranted in defending her brother? You know what I'm saying? Everybody in here calling Young Thug a rat. What y'all think? Y'all think it's over with for Thug? Y'all let me know in the comments. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I might drop this, I might not, but either way it go, y'all finna see a lot more of me on this motherfucker. You feel me? We out.